protecting your tongue from disobedience is more important, it's more urgent than optional worship. Imam Ghazali radiallahu anhu dedicates a short text to different ways people are deceived. One way is when people forget their bad deeds and the warnings mentioned regarding them in the Quran and Sunnah, while only remembering their good deeds. Let me explain this by quoting Imam Ghazali first. He says, if a person performs an act of obedience, he remembers it and takes pride in it. Yet he is like someone who seeks Allah's forgiveness with his tongue, glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at night or during the day 100,000 times. But this same individual, he backbites Muslims, and throughout the day he utters that which displeases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and only pays attention to narrations regarding the merit of glorification, tasbih, while neglecting reports, hadith on the punishment of backbiters, liars, talebearers and hypocrites. This is, according to Imam Ghazali, self-delusion, because protecting your tongue from disobedience is more important, it's more urgent than optional worship. Imam Ghazali radiallahu anhu, he mentions a contradiction between acts of worship and sin. A person who repeatedly seeks Allah's forgiveness day and night, yet does not control his tongue when it comes to backbiting, lying, slandering. This is a clear contradiction. People remember their own good deeds and often take pride in them. At the same time, they have no reservations or hesitation about their bad behavior, about their sins. How can we use the tongue to glorify Allah, simultaneously sin and speak bad about others? Abstaining from sin is far more important than optional worship. Repentance itself requires the firm intention of never engaging in that sin again, even if a person later on relapses. There are few problems associated with doing good or evil. Number one, only seeing the good deeds and not the bad ones, which may even outweigh his good ones. It is overlooking and trivializing one's sins, and this does not reflect the inner reality of a person. Number two, attributing the good deed to yourself rather than the one who guided us to this good deed. We must recognize that whatever good we perform, it is because of divine guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to what is good and allow us to refrain from what is evil.